We asked her if she wouldn't mind if we completed the job. She said, "Don't you move. I'm calling the police." And she
Why?
did. We called the cable company while she was on the phone. We took a water break. A police officer showed up. I approached carefully and explained what we were doing, showing the work order. The fact that they have to say that they approached carefully just breaks my heart. He looked at the work order and asked the woman if the address was correct. She ripped it out of my hand and looked at it. "Yes, that's my address." The officer asked if it would be okay if we completed burying the cable. We explained that if it was a bad time, we would come back. Just then, another vehicle came flying up the road.
Her husband.
Has to be. The
Mm-mm.
driver slamming on the brakes as he reached the house. A man, her husband, jumped out and immediately started yelling. The officer de-escalated the situation, explaining that we were contractors from the cable company. The man kept giving us menacing looks, but eventually jumped back into his vehicle and sped off. The homeowner eventually agreed to allow us to finish the job, but warned us that she would be watching us from inside her air-conditioned house. And she did. We saw her looking out the window.
I would have been like,
Right. The police officer left. My coworkers went back to work. They were polite and professional. There is only one issue. We had to go through the flower bed. This was before smartphones, or we would have taken pictures before starting. We carefully dug up just enough space to bury the cable, replacing all the wood chips. We were actually proud of our work, and we'd done this either way. Oh, we'd have done this either way.
mhm.
I'm guessing they mean regardless if she was a Karen or not, they would have taken good care of her flower bed. The rep from the cable company showed up. The homeowner came out and showed the rep where we had done irreparable damage to her lawn and destroyed her flower bed. The rep took a look and commented that we'd actually pulled some weeds in the process of going through the flowers. She just kept getting angrier and demanded a discount on her cable service. Of course she did. The cable company rep was ready for this. He pointed to the contract with the cable company that said they would send out a contractor to bury the cable. He was polite but firm. There was no promise of when the cable company would send a contractor to bury the cable. He explained that with the housing boom and record subscriptions that they had not had time to bury the cables.
Mhm.
Most of her neighbors had their cables above ground too. We finished and the cable company rep asked if there was anything else he could do while she was there. She said, "Just get them off my property." He waited for us to collect our tools and apologized for the behavior of the homeowner. Normally, people were happy to see us. They were
Yeah, they
tired
were like,
of
"Oh, thank God you're here."
Right. They were tired of mowing their lawns while dodging the big cable running from the street to the house. Exactly. Exactly. The rest of the day, we were offered drinks and treats when visited other homes. The rest of the day, we were offered drinks and treats when we visited other homes. This made the Karen look even worse. I haven't thought about her in years, but it made me glad I finished my education. I don't have to deal with people like that in my job now, and it reaffirmed my belief that everyone should be treated with respect, no matter how they dress for work. But the people who work with their hands in the hot sun so that I can sit in my air conditioned home watching TV deserve a little extra respect.
Mhm.
I'm always happy to give them that respect. I hope I never forget that. If I do, slap me hard.
Yeah.
Amen.
I like that
Amen.
one.
Yeah.
What a boob.
What a boob indeed. Like this lady. It's such a classic. Like, I deserve a discount. I'm calling the police.
Yeah,
Like, just the
like I'm trying to
entitlement.
get some money saved. Girl, you have a new house in a new neighborhood.
Yeah.
You don't need a discount on your cable.
I
I
would have
guarantee you.
left. I don't think that I
Yeah,
would
I'd have
have
been like, well,
tolerated
you can
such
just
disrespect.
leave this here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can deal with this yourself. We'll come back.
Ugh.
Never. You can bury this on your own. So that's what should we call her?
Let's see.
Condescending cable Karen.